Dear students, in previous class we were discussing about non-linear first order PDE. So it is the f of x, y, z, pq equals 0, and without loss of generality we assume that fq differs from 0. Okay, now the five functions xt, yt, the five functions xt, yt, zt, p of t and q of t are interpreted as characteristic strip or are interpreted as a strip only when it satisfies the condition d z naught by ds equals p naught into dx naught by ds plus q naught into dy naught by ds. So in previous class we say that this characteristic condition or the strip condition is nothing but dz naught by ds equals p naught into dx naught by ds plus q naught into dy naught by ds. And we also say that these five functions xt, yt, zt, p of t and q of t, which are interpreted as strip only when which satisfies these conditions, dz naught by ds is p naught into dx naught by ds plus q naught into dy naught by ds. Clear? Now, in this class, let us try to solve a problem that depends upon this strip condition. So, find the solution of the equation z equals half of p square plus q square plus p minus x into q minus y plus p minus x into q minus y, which passes through x-axis. Passes through x-axis means, from this condition means passes through x-axis, we have the initial conditions or the initial data curve. That here the initial data curve is x naught equals s, y naught equals 0 and z naught equals 0. Why? Because it is passing through x-axis. So this is the initial data curve. Okay. Now, how to solve this one? So, in order to solve this one, we have in order to solve this problem, z equals half of p square plus q square into p minus x, q minus y. First we assume f of x naught, y naught, z naught, p naught, q naught of s equals 0. Okay. So, by using the initial argument x naught s, y naught s, z naught s, or x naught equals f of x naught, y naught, z naught, p naught, q naught equals 0. So here z naught equals 0. So the given equation becomes 0 equals half of p square plus q square into p minus s. P minus s into q. Y naught also equals 0, or p naught square plus q naught square into p naught minus s into q naught. Okay, 0 equals half of p naught square plus q naught square plus p naught minus s into q naught. Okay. So again, here the initial data curve is x naught equals s, y naught equals 0 and z naught equals 0. Now, what is the strip condition? Here the strip condition is, what's our strip condition? Strip condition is dz naught by ds equals p naught into dx naught by ds plus q naught into dy naught by ds. So this is the strip condition. So what is z naught? That is 0. So that means 0 equals p naught into dx naught by ds. Dx naught by ds is 1 plus q naught into dy naught by ds is 0. So that means here p naught equals 0. Okay, p naught equals 0. Therefore, this equation becomes equation 2. So equation 2 gives half of p naught equals 0. So half of q naught square plus p naught is 0. So minus s into q naught equals 0. Agreed. From here p naught equals 0. Again by using 2. So here we can find out the values of Q naught, value of Q naught. That is, when P naught equals 0, the equation 2 become half Q naught square plus minus S Q naught equals 0. That means here either Q naught equals 0, or if you simplify this one, that is S Q naught. Yes, Q naught equals half Q naught square. So that implies Q naught square minus 2 S Q naught equals 0. That means either Q naught equals 0 or Q naught equals 2s. So there are two values for this Q naught. Q naught equals 0 or Q naught equals 2s. So there are two steps. One depends upon Q naught equals 0, another depends upon Q naught equals 2s. So there are two case arises. So the first case, which is the first case? Case first is, there are two cases. Case first is x naught equals yes. So here first case is for, suppose let x naught equals v or s, whatever may be. Suppose let it be v, then y naught equals 0, z naught equals 0, p naught equals 0, q naught equals some 2s means q naught equals some 2s. Here s means v. So q naught equals v. This is the first case. Second case is here x naught equals yes, y naught equals etc. and q naught equals 2, q naught equals 0. This is the first two cases. So there are two cases arises. First one, q naught equals to s, and in second case it is q naught equals 0. Okay. Now consider the characteristic equations. Which are the characteristic equations? We know that the characteristic equations are, first one, dx by dt equals fp, dx by dt equals fp, dy by dt equals fq, dz by dt equals pfp plus qfq, dp by dt is minus fx minus p into fz, and dq by dt is minus fy minus q into fz. So consider these characteristic equations. So from here we have dx by dt. What is dx by dt? It is fp. This is f, half p square plus q square plus this one. So what is dx by dt? The dx by dt is with respect to dx by dt is fp. What is fp? This is fp. So what is fp? Fp is dx by dt is fp. Fp means it is p plus q minus y. Fp with respect to p, half of 2p. So it is p. Then as with respect to t, it is p plus q minus y. Okay. So dx by dt equals fp, that is p plus q minus y. What is dy by dt? Dy by dt equals fq. With respect to q, it is half of 2q means q. Then with respect to q, it is there is a term pq. So it is q plus p minus x, or p plus q minus x. Dy by dt is p plus q minus x. So dp by dt. Now next what is dp by dt? So yes. Then dp by dt equals, what is dp by dt? dp by dt is dz by dt. Before going to dp by dt, what is dz by dt? dz by dt is pfp plus qfq. That is p into, what is fp? fp means p plus q minus y, plus q, pfp plus qfq, q into p plus q minus x. So this is dz by dt. What is dp by dt? dp by dt equals minus fx minus pfz. So dp by dt is minus fx. Minus fx means, so it is, what means minus fx minus pfz? It's also p plus q minus y. Okay, dp by dt. equals minus fx minus fx. The term, so first term is vanishing. Second term, it is minus x into q minus y. So it is q minus y remains. Now q minus y and again p minus x into that one, so it is p. Okay, so dp by dt is p plus q minus y. Similarly, dq by dt is minus fy minus q of such. It is p plus q minus x. P plus q minus x. So dp by dt is dx by dt, dy by dt, dz by dt, dp by dt and dq by dt. The characteristic equations are obtained. Now by using these arguments, so listen. Now consider these arguments. We have dx by dt and dp by dt are same. Okay, hence dx by dt equals dp by dt. So that means dx equals dp. On integration we have x equals some p plus c1. Okay, x equals p plus c1. I am using initial condition, but I get x naught equals, when t equals 0, x naught equals p naught plus c1. Okay, or sorry, x naught equals p naught plus c1. What is x naught, which is v, case first. So p naught equals 0, that means c1 equals v. P naught equals 0, here case first, p naught equals 0, x naught equals v. So x naught equals p naught plus c1, that is c1 equals v. So it is x equals p plus v or v plus p. Agreed. dy by dt equals dq by dt. What is the next one? dy by dt, p plus q minus x. dq by dt, p plus q minus x. So that means dy by dt is dq by dt. That implies y equals q plus c2. Again using initial conditions, y naught equals q naught plus c2. So what is y naught? Y naught equals 0. Q naught is 2v. That means c2 equals 2v. So that means y equals q plus 2v. So x equals p plus v, y equals q plus 2. Again we have, what about dp by dt? Then also we have d by dt of, or d of p plus q minus x. d by dt or d plus d by dt of d of p plus q minus x by dt is same as again p plus q minus x. From here, so listen, dp by dt, actually this one is dp by dt. Consider dp by dt plus dq by dt minus dx by dt. What do you get? dp by dt. What is dp by dt? P plus q minus y. P plus q minus y plus dq by dt plus p plus q minus x minus dx by dt. That's again minus of p plus q minus y. Cancelling each other. What do you get? P plus q minus x. Okay. So that means from here d by dt of p plus q minus x equals p plus q minus x. Agreed. So that means d of p plus q minus x by p plus q minus x equals dt. Variable separable form. So what I get? It is log of p plus q minus x equals t plus c3. Log of p plus q minus x equals t plus c3. Again using initial arguments, p naught equals 0, q naught equals 2v, x naught equals v. So from here log, by using initial conditions, log p naught plus q naught, log p naught plus q naught minus x naught equals t naught. When t equals 0, so 0 plus c3. So from here, this is p naught means 0, q naught is 2v minus v. So it is c3 equals log v. Okay, c3 equals log v. So from here what you get? Log p plus q minus x. Log of p plus q minus x equals t plus c3. What is c3? Log v. Okay, so That means, so this implies log a by b. So it is p plus q minus x by v equals t. So p plus q minus x is v into e power t. P plus q minus x is v into e power t. Okay. Similarly, d by dt of p plus q minus y equals p plus q minus y. Okay. So that means by the same argument you have log p plus q minus y equals t plus c4. By using initial conditions, it is log, what is p naught? 0 plus q naught 2v minus y 0 equals 0 plus c4. So what is c4? c4 equals log 2v. Okay. So from here you have it is p plus q minus y equals 2v into e power t. Enough. So there are, then consider these values. That is p plus q minus x is v e power t. Again p plus q minus y equals 2v e power t. Clear? Now we can solve this. So for x and y, that is we have what is x? X equals p plus v. Also from therefore this value become, and p plus q minus x equals v e power t. So from here we have p plus q minus p minus v. Why? Because x is p plus v equals v e power t. So that means q equals v plus v e power t. So it is v into e power t plus 1. Okay, q equals v into e power t plus 1. Again, y equals, what is y? Q plus 2. Y equals q plus 2v, and p plus q minus y equals 2v e power t. So that means p plus q minus v. Y means minus q minus 2. Okay, so from here what you get? So it is p plus q. So y equals q equals v into e power t minus 1. And yes, okay. Now that is p plus q minus y. So it is p plus q minus y. Minus y means minus q. So it is p minus 2v. P minus 2v equals 2v into e power t. So that as p minus 2v equals 2v into e power t. So what is p? P equals 2v into e power t plus 1. Agree? P equals 2v into e power t minus 1. Okay. 2v into e power t minus 1. So we have x equals p plus v. P plus q minus x is v e power t. On solving that one, we have q equals v into e power t plus 1. So it is the values are here q equals v into e power t plus 1. P equals 2v into e power t minus 1. Then also, now what is x there? On solving, that is now tries to solve this one. What is x by y? Here, on we have what is x? X equals p plus v. X equals p plus v. That means x equals v plus p. What is p? 2v into e power t minus 1. Okay. So that means what is x? X equals v plus 2v e power t. 2v into e power t minus 1. So that equals it is v plus 2v e power t minus 2v. That is 2v e power t minus v. 2v e power t minus v. So that means x equals v into 2 e power t minus 1. So this is another value. X equals v into 2 e power t minus 1. Okay. Again, what is y? Again, y equals again y equals, what is y? Y equals q plus 2v. So that equals what is q? V into e power t plus v plus 2v. So v into e power t plus 1 into v. So what is y? Thus y equals, so you can find out a y, v into e power t minus 1. Yes, v into e power t minus 1. So y equals v into e power t minus 1. So consider these four values. Q equals v e power t plus 1, p equals 2v into e power t minus 1, x equals v into 2 e power t minus 1, and y equals v into e power t minus 1. What is x by y here? X by y equals 2 e power t minus 1 divided by e power t minus 1. We are cancelling each other. That means x e power t minus x equals 2 e power t y minus y. That means e power t into x minus 2y equals x minus y. So what is e power t? E power t is x minus y by x minus 2y. Okay. So e power t is obtained here. Similarly, e power t equals this one. So what is v? Y equals, therefore y equals v into e power t minus 1. So that means v into, what is e power t? X minus y by x minus 2y minus 1. On solving this one, we have what is v? V equals, so we have some value, or v equals x minus 2y. Okay, on manipulating or on simplifying it. So substituting all of these values in the given equation, then we have z equals, then under simplify it, we have z equals y into 4x minus 3. Okay, so this is the first initial, or the first case, which is the solution of this one. That depends upon the case first. Similarly, we can solve this one by using the second condition. On second condition, x naught equals yes and q naught equals 0 there, and it is more simple than this one. Okay, so this is the method to solve this types of problem. Then in next step, so now consider another one, that is find the method of characteristic, the integral surface PQ equal, find the method of characterization, of the integral surface PQ equals x over y. Find the method of characterization, the integral surface of P